Hello there. This is William Kennedy beginning metal detecting. I'm going to make a video on what I built here. As you can see, don't mind the stuff on the back there. I was doing some dishes today here. Dog's checking it out. This is my martial arts training dummy, or what I call is a wooden man. As you can see, I think that's spelled in Chinese right, I believe. I built this in my garage. I'll just kind of pan back a little bit so you can see a little bit more of it. See, I just got some notes here. Okay, the pole here is 6 foot high or 74 inches. Actually, six and a half height wise. The width of it is 5 inches, maybe 5 1/4. I bought this at the lumber yard from where I live. Took me maybe a couple weeks to build. The dowels are 20 inches, okay, long wise. I don't know what the width is. It might be an inch wide. I was looking at them as being strong enough so I don't break them. I mean, with the impacts I do are not that hard. This is why I put rope on the top. The middle one is just a nylon rope. The bottom one is just regular rope. It's different sizes. I find the nylon's a little easier on the wrists, or on the arms, on the forearms and stuff. And it's not about punching hard. It's about punching as direct punches, but they don't have to be hard because you don't need to knock it over. This is why I've got this tire here, so it kind of moves back and forth as I use it, and I don't hit it very hard. As you can see, I'm missing one here on the side here. I just put one on just to see how it would be. I mean, it's a little off it's not completely perfect, I mean. And what I did, I'd show it in this video, but I'd have to grab it and everything like that. But you could see on the bottom where the post goes into, you have to lay it and then screw in. I just used some heavy duty screws to put into the base on the bottom portion, and then I cut 2 of these here for support on both sides, so I could actually get this to sit on there, and then I screwed those on. You could see why this is different. It's crooked here versus the other side, because these things that I cut out were different sizes. This is why it's cockeyed on there. When cutting this tire, I just used an angle grinder. I think it was like a 15 size tire for a car tire, and I just picked it up from the local automotive place that he puts his tires out anyways, and he just disposes of them. But what I did was, when I did this, when I put the post in here, I measured the post, and what I did was use a paint marker on this to get a description of how big the post was versus to this thing. So what I did was cut this back here, back far enough where I can actually lap it over, and then I just put screws in there. And I did the same to the other side. I just used a paint marker, just measured it, you know, with the ruler and stuff like that, a tape measure. I mean, almost anybody can do this. when you're cutting this tire, you will create a lot of smoke in your garage. Let's just say that it would be like a type of smoke where maybe the fire department would have to come because somebody thought that your garage started on fire or something. And anyways, that when you push it, it moves back and forth. I mean, it's you don't have to strike it really hard, but I just use it for mental exercise and stuff like that. I never want to get into a fight if I don't have to be. But it's good exercise for us, an older person. But I find this is a lot softer for your hands, your arms, you know, desensitize your arms and stuff. This is a little bit more coarse. I've got two different sizes here. I wanted a coarse one and then a little less coarse. You can see it's like kind of stringy rope, and then I've got some down the bottom just for, I kind of like it just for, it just looks good with the rope at the top and then the one in the middle. Just, I don't know, something about it. Some people like it, some people don't. On these dowels, I put zip ties on them on the other side there. You can see here and here. It's just if I want to adjust them, they'll come out. This video I'm putting together, I saw something like this on YouTube. A guy had built this, and he did some supports underneath the tire here. I found I don't even need the supports because I'm not hitting it that hard anyways. I'm probably into this maybe for, oh, it's probably less than $50 you can build this. Unless you want to get a wooden man, you buy one. It's a mock jong or something like that. The actual wording, it's actually Chinese type of thing. And when I put these ropes on here, what I did, well, could probably use a little bit of glue. What I did was put, I put nails in here and then I glued it. I started it and then I wrapped it, okay? And then I'd stop and then I'd put a nail in there to have it dry, and then I would continue the process until I got to that portion. You can see that it's glued right here. So I would start with a nail here and with a nail here. And I would start it with the glue here. This is probably not glued in, but you can put some glue in between here. As you can see, the glue gets pretty clear. It kind of gets yellow. It's the Gorilla Glue. And then I did the same thing for the nylon rope here. And then down below. This paint is acrylic paint. Okay. It's not as toxic as the regular stuff. It's a semi-gloss, and then the letters here, the Chinese letters, that's a satin gloss. It's not real shiny. So I tried to do the best I could painting it. I didn't want to use spray paint because it's kind of toxic. I don't really want to smell that. So I painted all this with a brush. So I didn't know if any of you would you do that stuff out there. Kind of changing my channel up a little bit other than metal detecting. Let's see. Go through the okay, the dowels here. I put it more like 45-degree angles on these dowels here. Okay. I mean, you have to judge from that. Now, I've seen mock jongs. They're these dowels are close to them, like this. There'd be one here, but you can offset them, and then one for down below the lower blocks. Okay. And I picked all this stuff up from my local hardware store. The rope, all the rope. Some of the rope I had was from the boat and stuff that I had, and then I just offset and use different size ropes and stuff to see what it would look like. Let's see. Okay, they're 20-inch dowels on that. And let's see. The base is 8.5 inches long from one end to the other. I'm not exactly sure what this one is. I didn't really write it down because I put one on one side, one on the other. It's a really good idea to put cardboard underneath here because of the bottom. You could scratch the floor up pretty good. I got a piece of cardboard in the other room. It just got a lot of junk in there, so I don't even want to do the video there. Let's see. Yeah, I just used an angle grinder for the to cut the tire. The only problems you'll run into is when you're cutting this tire, you'll run into the belts and that'll cause some sparks, so be careful of that. Could cause a fire or something like that while building it when you're cutting it. If you can get the base and stuff done, that's probably the hardest part to do on this wooden dummy. Supposedly, how I wrote that, that's supposed to mean wooden man in Chinese. I could be wrong. Maybe somebody could put something in the box on my YouTube channel. You could tell me what this means if you're Chinese, if you understand this. This was a semi-gloss type of paint too, acrylic. So they're a little offset on them. I got them on one side, it's a little higher than the other side. So that's about all I've got till the next project or my metal detecting type of stuff. I know I got a lot of clutter in the house, I know. Try to put it all in boxes, right? Or just keep some clutter out. I'll just show you a little bit more of it. I go up and top and on the bottom. Okay. Step back over here. And I've had a lot of positive things from people. They've seen it and stuff and they think it's pretty cool. Because these jong training dummies, wooden man, are very expensive. And if a person could make one at home, whatever kind of martial arts that they're doing, would be good. But I just do it for the exercise. I don't need to, need to prove myself or anything like that, you know. It's just a mental, more or less, something to do while we have this lockdown. So I guess you have to get pretty creative, you know, check different things that you want to do. So anyways, that's it. I don't know what the next video will be. I haven't done one in quite a while. I think the last one I did was on the Vanquish 540 Pro Pack. As the weather's getting cooler now, I'll be getting out and try to do some videos, but I should get some kind of a holder or something for this because it's really a pain in the butt to carry and to hold while you're doing the videos. I mean, it's just, I mean, I got those cameras that sit on your head. I'm just wondering if they don't have some sort of an apparatus where you can have it right on yourself and you can just adjust it, that sit on your shoulders or something, that come down on a metal thing. I know they got something like that, but I'm not exactly sure to buy it. I'll just have to look around. Or maybe I'll do another YouTube thing and how to build one. You never know. So, till the next time, be good, be safe, and we'll just keep playing the game with the masks until this all goes away. It could be until November, maybe next year, but as it came in, and maybe it'll go out just as quick because it was, we heard about it, but it just mysteriously appeared when it made it across the pond, as I call it, or the ocean. I always call it the pond. So, and we'll just keep doing that until such time where they think that it's okay. So I'm not going to get too much into the politics of it. I do these videos for you guys. I don't stand a profit for anything. I just enjoy doing this and then show other people about what you can actually build if you really put your mind to it and if you're good with your hands. So anyways, y'all have a good day, okay? Bye-bye.